what about you? In your case, you said that you're basically a guy cheated on you. You went to go talk to another girl. He showed up and she yelled at him.
Yes.
There. Why do you think she flipped out? Do you think she would have flipped out on him at the same level if he had some status and more money to his name?
Yes, because he allowed it.
Explain that.
So they ended up getting back together after the whole thing. Like his mom ended up pulling up, and she was still making a big scene, and they're still talking now. So
Was she hitting him like physically?
she wanted to, but no, she was going crazy.
So basically, he chose X over you.
No, he just couldn't get me. I cut him off. I told him he disrespected me, and the reason why he said that he went back to his ex is because he thought I was talking to other guys.
So she won is what I'm hearing.
Basically,
She can have him. She can have him.
So did this guy have his money and shit together?
He was getting his shit together. I don't really know his finances. It's none of my business.
Okay, so you didn't know.
No,
I'm going to assume the girl that got back with him probably knew more than you did.
maybe, yeah.
Maybe that's a
Yeah.
reason why.
Yep.
Okay, but he was soft, I guess, because she acted like that because she knew he would grovel
I mean, he
for
took
her
her
back.
back, yeah.
Was she Latina too?
She was Latina.
Yes, she was.
if you notice, there's a pattern here.
There's a pattern here.
A very good pattern. This pattern there.
Yes,
Okay.
she was. See, none of these questions matter when you're talking about the Latina girls. I'm telling you, mi gente muy peligroso.
Oh.
Muy peligroso, man.
Okay.
She would attack. She'd hit anybody but Bad Bunny, and I believe her. No, I believe her.
And actually segues
Literally anyone.
perfectly to my last question before we get into the thing. And then the last question, ladies. So we kind of, and this, we stacked this, right? So have you ever disrespected your boyfriend or significant other? And then some of you guys said yes or no. And then I asked if you didn't, have you seen it? Why was the disrespect there? And would you think twice if the guy had some status of money? Now we're going to go one more layer. If he was famous, would have they behaved the same way in your particular scenario? For you, we already know it's a no because you said no Bad Bunny. If they were famous, and we're talking major influence, damn near A-list celebrity, would they have behaved the same way, yes or no?
It just depends on the type of boundaries that he puts onto her. If he allowed it, then yes.
You think that chick still would have acted that way if he was famous?
Possibly, yes.
I'm saying yes because she was Latina.
There you go.
I done seen
What about you in
I've
your
seen some things
situation?
I
If he
can't
was
unsee, Myron.
famous, would he still behave that way?
Traumatized.
I don't think so. I think it would have been different if he had that
And
status.
she was white.
Okay.
No, she wasn't. She was black.
She was black.
Oh shit. We know your answer. Yes. Would you, in your situation, in your particular, if he was famous, would have you behaved the same way you did?
Probably not. I guess it depends if I were close. Like if it were like a house party and I were close with like his friends also, like if they were someone famous, like if that was me with the guy being famous or whatever.
Yeah.
It would depend how close I was with them.
Okay. What about you? Do you think, I guess, in general, if they were famous, do you think it would still happen the same way it goes down typically? With the frustration that you
Probably
mentioned?
not in public. You just don't want
Okay.
dogs to pick it up.
Might still happen, but maybe not in public.
Yeah, you might.
Did you ever meet the guy she was dating, or no?
Oh yeah.
Was he like a cheater? Was he just like having
Yeah.
fun?
I mean, I think.
Sound like a cool nigga, man.
Yeah, but
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sound like one of the homies.
Nigga
man.
networking back and forth. Feel me?
Yeah, man. He's like meeting people. He's a life of the party.
Making moves.
I mean, yeah, he kind of was. He held the parties like in our
Yeah,
small
he
town and
threw-
stuff like that.
I mean, especially he was that nigga.
Yeah, he sound like a cool dude, man.
Okay.
What about you? In your case, the guy had the status and the money to a degree. What if he was famous? Do you think your chick would have done that? Your friend would have done the same stuff?
I'm mostly friends with him, but I would say probably not.
No.
But I do want to make a point. She was
Especially with
also,
the IG stuff.
Yeah, exactly. He's pretty big on IG, but I would call that like D-list compared to actual like A-listers, right?
Okay, gotcha.
But he's pretty big on IG.
Do I
But
know him?
one thing I want to bring up, it's funny. She's Latina also.
Yeah, no,
That's a good pattern, man.
man.
Tacos will follow you.
Mi gente, man. I know my people. You know what I'm
Taco
saying?
Tuesday.
For you, I mean, you said already that your friend might have tolerated a little bit more if he wasn't a bum. But if he was famous, you think pretty much it would have been a no?
No.
She would have done that shit?
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. I this line of questioning, guys, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but there's basically buffers to female disrespect, right? You got money, status, fame, and then obviously I think the most important one is awareness and the ability to walk away from a girl
And
to
standards.
curb and to curb disrespect. Like, will it mitigate some of the female disrespect when you have your money together? Of course. Will it mitigate some of it if you got your status on point? Of course. But I think at the end of the day, having the frame is the most important thing. You have to, because even if you have all these things, like in her example, which was great, the girl can still disrespect you, even in public, even if you got your shit together, if you're a pussy.
But if you notice, when the girl felt like he was gonna walk away, it kind of had like a keep of, you know what? If I do this, he's gonna walk away. I shouldn't do it.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. We got a video to play for y'all.
A trending video.
A trending video right now, which, you know, was in line with the questioning that I had here. As some of you guys know, the BET Awards was last night. Not that I watch that stuff. But Mo told me about this, so shout out to Mo. And you want to give the backstory on this because you know more about the hip-hop scene than I do.
So basically, guys, you guys know Lil Uzi Vert, legend in his own making, awesome music, has awesome ribs. He's that guy.
Debatable.
But, you know, he's dating someone that's a city girl, JT. And as you guys know, they don't play around. So what happened was, at the BET Awards, as you guys are going to see in the video, he shouted out Ice Spice in one of his songs. And as a result, they don't like Ice Spice. So you're going to see what happens here when that occurs at BET in broad public, which is crazy.
So broad public?
Well, broad daylight, but it was daylight.
Yeah, broad public. Check it out.
Here you have it.
All right.
Now JT got mad cause Uzi was talking to Ice Spice.
He's trying to get her back.
So if you notice,
yeah.
the whole thing
So she yelled at him, right, in
Cursing
front of
him out.
everybody.
Yeah.
And then after the fact, he tries to, I guess, mediate the situation, get her back.
And not only did she do that, this is BT, guys, one of the biggest awards for like this genre of people, black people, of course.
Genre of people?
You know,
Genre of people?
genre. I'm trying to be funny here, bro. The point is that
my fault.
this is one of the biggest hip hop and R&B places you could get nominated for, and is known throughout the world as one of the best places. So notice this is happening in real time in this environment. which is
One of the
crazy.
biggest stages for this genre of music.
The nigga awards.
Pause it. No, you can start the music.
So okay, they've been arguing for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good call, Fresh, to
That's
turn the music off.
Yeah.
Okay, they're still going there. You can see them conversing. And then they'll be fine. Okay.
And then there's a video of Ice Spice. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Can we enlarge this, by the way,
This
Chris, if possible, or no?
I've been trying to see, but so far.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
fine. Just roll
it's
it.
fine,
then.
it's fine.
Fuck it, just roll it. Just enlarge it on there, and you know how to do that? Like,
Yep.
click the top left screen. Yep, there you go.
So basically, he was begging back for her
Yep.
right there in public.
Let's go ahead, run it. Damn.
Wait,
Okay, and then next one.
what's a smiley?
Turn music off. Uzi Vert and JT leaving the BET Awards
So after all that happened, he still left with her, and like nothing happened, honestly. And there's a video of him, her throwing the phones at him. We got that one too, Chris, or no? I think Mo had it in there as well in the chat. But
Okay.
she literally throws a phone at him in his face and walks away.
So let's get the timeline of events.
Crazy.
So she yells at him first.
Yeah. So basically, what happens
Give us
is
the timeline.
she hears him talking about Ice Spice basically in this recollection, right, in the song. And she's like, I don't know what it is that triggered her, but something with her name triggered her. I think she hates her or something like that. And as a result, she got up, threw the phones at him, and then showed at him nonstop.
So what we saw first was after throwing the phone at him.
After, yeah.
Okay.
So then, as you can see, he's like, you know what? Let's calm this down. I'm gonna talk to you real quick and figure it out.
And he's talking to her during the performances on his
Exactly.
knees.
And Ice Spice, I think she does something in the background. I can't remember what she does, but something in the background, like kind of like he's the whole scenario. But I don't know what it is she did, but it was there on camera. It was just like, I don't know what she did. She's like, he just said, hey, who's just like that? But she was getting mad because of that. So.
Okay. Well, okay. And then, are we missing anything, Mo, on your end to the story?
You think
No?
it would have been different
Okay.
if it was like a different genre of people?
Which
think it would've-
What are you trying to say,
No,
bro?
I'm just asking. Like, you think if it was a different genre of people, it might have worked? I don't know. I'm just asking questions.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna speak to that, I will say this. This might be offensive. Okay, what I'm about to say does not necessarily represent any of the members of the panel.
Yo,
or Fresh
nothing
or
you
Brandon.
say
Thank you.
represents me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
Ever, nigga.
This is Myron. This is Myron Gaines.
I like black people.
Yeah.
All right, I want to be clear about that.
I like all my black queens.
Yeah, man.
So, what I will say is, what I've noticed in the black community in general is that there tends to be a lack of respect for male authority. And, you know, we can talk about the systemic situations why behind that, but a lot of, I think, 2 out of 3 African American children are raised in a household without a father present. So there's
Them
just
be
a
the
lack of
realest
a father
niggas, though.
figure.
Like
Huh?
Jay-Z ain't have a dad. Look at him. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah. He's the exception to the rule. But in general, right, there's a lack of the father in the household. So therefore, there's no respect for male authority in the black community in general, which is why, obviously, I think the way he's behaving the way that he is, and then she's reacting the way that she's reacting because, you know, we live in a culture nowadays where they say niggas ain't shit. If you look at hip hop music, it shits on men a lot of the times, and both sides. The men shit on the women too. But there's just a general lack of respect for the opposite gender in that community.
I mean, just her music alone speaks volumes about how she treats men. It's just crazy. But ladies, what's your thoughts on this? We'll start right here.